Welcome to Texas Today. I'm Kristen Dickerson. Our Inspiring Her series tells the stories of the incredible women leaders throughout North Texas, with the hope that their knowledge and insight will encourage and inspire our next generation of women leaders. I was grateful for the opportunity to sit down with April Allen. After a successful career, then taking a break to raise her children, she became the president and CEO of the Southern Gateway Public Green Foundation and is fulfilling a promise made to her community in Oak Cliff. April, it is an honor to learn from you today.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Will you tell me more about what you do at Southern Gateway Public Green Foundation?
Yes. Well, officially, I am the president and CEO of the foundation, but our goal is to build Dallas's next best deck park. We're building a 5-acre park over Interstate 35, right adjacent to the zoo in the heart of Oak Cliff.
Incredible.
Yes. And we call it a park with a purpose because while we want to build a beautiful green space, we're also really focused on ensuring the park benefits the community that surrounds it and hopefully spurs the type of economic opportunity that's been missing in that part of town.
This is such an epic project. Will you brag about some of the accomplishments that you all have had so far at this point?
Yes. Well, I'm thrilled that we are under construction. So the project is actually happening. People who drive over there will see the bridge that's been built to support all of the fun stuff that'll go on top of it. We've raised almost all of the funds for the park. So we're at the kind of closeout stage of the campaign in terms of raising money to build all the fun stuff, like I mentioned, the amenities on top. But also, I'm really proud that we focus on equity and ensuring that the park isn't just a regional destination. We know it will be that because of where it is on I-35 and because of its proximity to the zoo. But we're being really intentional about how the folks in the surrounding community and neighbors can really benefit, enjoy, grow, and thrive as a result of the park.
Let's talk about you and what got you here.
Yes.
You're from Canada.
I am from Toronto.
Wow. Tell me a little bit about your journey and what got you down south.
I know. I never would have guessed I would be in Dallas, Texas. It is a circuitous route.
Yeah.
So when I graduated from college, I was looking for just a new opportunity. I had studied mechanical engineering. I had worked in Ford plants, Exxon, at a wallpaper company, and I decided, you know, I don't think I want to be a professional engineer, and I just want to try something new. So I took a leap of faith, moved. I got an opportunity to work as a management consultant in Atlanta. So that was my first stop. I was there for about 4 years before going to graduate school at Harvard. And then I actually really thought I would move to New York City after grad school. And I lived in New York for a summer, and I decided I like to visit New York. I don't like to live in New York. So I was kind of open to opportunities, and this opportunity to move to Dallas and work at Neiman Marcus. I just, thought, wow, this would be great to try something different. And so I had a 5-year plan for Dallas. Yeah. But I met my husband right at the 5-year mark. He's born and raised Texan from Oak Cliff. And so I've been here for almost 20 years now.
So how did you become the president and CEO of Southern Gateway Public Green Foundation?
It's actually kind of an interesting story. So I had taken a break to have my family. I call it my parenting sabbatical. So we have 2 boys. I was home with them for about 5 years, 6 years. And while I was doing that, I was on several nonprofit boards, including the Southern Gateway Public Green Foundation. So I was a board member. And we kind of got to a point in the project where we had lots of consultants kind of doing the work of getting it going, but we really needed someone to drive the train. And so I was asked to step into this role almost 3 years ago to kind of lead the real implementation and execution of this plan. So it's a good time to be leading this project to its completion.
Throughout your career, do you feel like there was a single moment that shifted everything for you?
I think the easy answer is definitely the move. I mean, leaving Canada, moving to the United States, moving to Atlanta. That was obviously a definite shift. I could see that my peers that I went to college with had a very different trajectory than I have. And it's worked out well for me. There were moments where I was like, am I doing the right thing? But it really has worked out well for me. And I've had a fantastic life, really.
Do you have any words of wisdom or guidance for someone, young woman starting her career, or someone who's ready for a pivot in their own life?
You know, I think what I would say is if you can find something that is a marriage of your skills, your expertise, your values, your hopes and dreams for yourself, you really can persist. I think the goal is persist. We all have bad days. We all have, moments in time where we feel like, oh, this is like, why am I doing this? there's this perception that like through social media and other things that life is always perfect and everything's, fabulous all the time. Yeah. And that's just not true, and actually we grow a lot in those valleys in our lives. So I think leaning into the valleys and learning like what's the lesson for me here, that's helped me too.
I love that question. Show me what you want me to learn so I can quickly learn it
exactly.
and move on.
Exactly.
Yeah. Is there a moment that's happened recently or in the last year where you have realized, I am fulfilling my purpose, I am here for a reason, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing?
Mm-hmm. You know what? We had a community meeting in Oak Cliff, and I was sharing kind of an update on the progress of the project, and I looked out over the audience and I started tearing up because it really felt like a sort of this is your life moment. There were so many people. I've lived in the community for 18 years, and there were so many people that I could see out in the audience that have been a part of my life, every step of the way over the last 18 years before I was even married, when I moved to this community as a single girl. And I really teared up because it just is amazing how all of that sort of can come together in this project, And again, I feel like I have so much support as well from folks that are my neighbors, truly. Yeah. So I think that was the moment where I really felt like, wow, this is, it's personal. The project is personal.
Yeah. Thank you, April.
Thank you.
To learn more about the work that April is doing with the Southern Gateway Park, go online to southerngatewaypark.org. And make sure to tune in to Texas Today as we continue to feature more inspiring her stories.